Well, hello, this is Shiva. This is episode 5 of Dyson Sphere Project. First off, an apology. I haven't been able to do any videos the last few days because unfortunately I got sick and I wasn't able to talk very much, and I'm still not 100%, but I'm feeling a lot better. Enough to maybe show you some of the progress that I've made during the times that I was able to play. But it wasn't a good it wasn't a good thing. I would conk out after about 25 minutes for the last couple of days. I am feeling a lot better, so hopefully I can make it for the half an hour. Well, there's a lot of changes here. So let's get on with it. First off, I think I better make sure that I have everything that I need. Yeah, I'm going to need some coal. I have done a complete and total reorganization of everything here. And what I've been doing is I've been trying to okay, there we go. That should do me. Oops, just 204. During this time, I've been looking at different blueprints from different people, and to be honest, I really couldn't find one that I liked. Either it wasn't very expandable, it was missing a lot of objects that you should be able to build automatically, or there were some pretty big errors in some of them. Yeah, I'm going to be coughing a bit. But there were some pretty big errors in a few of them, and others just weren't very flexible. There was one in which it was aimed for blue science, and yet the final stage was for us to get to red science going. You needed red science first before you could build it because it was over the limit, which is 300, which is what I'm set. So that was kind of a very, very stupid little mistake, I have to say. And then on top of it, things just didn't really work out very good. So I just decided to use what I had. I've removed most of my early build. As you can see, big blank area now. And what I've decided to do is I'm moving all of my my mining resources up to a central location, which is right here. And as you can see, if we go a little bit further, you can see that I have everything all set up. Oh, you know what? Let's change that. If you remember, you just, to add an icon, you just click. Yeah, quite a few of the blueprints didn't have icons in it either, which was kind of interesting because if you're a beginner, you kind of need those so you know what, how to hook things up rather than just play guessing. Yeah, here's another one here. So yeah, I do like to kind of be a bit organized, but as you can see, I have all of my resources all sort of, it's kind of neat, isn't it? Yeah, it's a very neat looking set, but this is all of the resources I need to build what I need. I still haven't checked to make sure that I have enough enough resources in a line to be able to handle everything, but so far it looks good. Now, I completely wiped out the middle section here too as well, and I just sort of redid it here. This way I have a little bit more flexibility, and it just kind of looks a lot better, I think. So as you can see, we've got the rings here, we've got the circuit boards here, we've got gears here, and then these four here, and these here are my storage, you know, they're just sort of dump files, so it's all nice and neat. And, you know, I'm kind of pleased with myself. I was very surprised that I was able to do this. And the odd thing was everything sort of fit perfectly, which was not intentional on my part. It was just one of those happy little accidents. And then, of course, all of the lines go down, so everything is being fed. Now, I've still kept the original template that was done by rolling pins, but I am going to make some changes, and I'll probably do that on a stream. But one of the things is I would like to move some of these boxes like this to be cut in half, and move all of this over to here. So I have all my boxes, so I have 2 rows of boxes. The reason why I want to do it that way is because it's a lot simpler. I cannot reach here, right? So I want to be able to go to roughly the center of my map and be able to reach all my basically reach all of my boxes from one point. So you can reach him. I can't quite do it. I'll work it out. I may cut it off here, and then I'll just move everything so that the boxes. So I'll reverse the direction, and all the boxes will be here. So I have 2 rows of boxes, sort of like this. I'm not doing very well at explaining things, am I? But this is kind of what I want here. So all of this will be, so instead of going all the way across, I just want everything as compact as possible. And I've got loads of room for that, so we'll probably do it that way. But I believe I will do that as a stream because I still have to work it out. There's also a couple of things that I find a little puzzling on why he did things. For instance, there happens to be a splitter here. The thing is that nothing was ever hooked up to it, so I'm kind of wondering why there's a splitter here. Maybe it was for future expansion. I still have to hook up my glass, and I still have to hook up steel. And glass, well, where's my stone? And if you noticed, I I put this center. That's to tell me that that's where the center line of my planet is. Yeah, I know. I do stuff like that, okay? Glass requires stone, and I don't know if I've got room for this on my existing setup. This map is very, very strange. Unfortunately. Yeah, it doesn't look as if I'm going to make it. The only way I can do that is if I just sort of move this one up here. How's this? Oh, okay. So what I'll do is I'll just get rid of this. I'll shorten this line and then put another line and just jump over. I'm actually a little disappointed in myself because I had worked this out so that it only has one jump over. That's the copper, because there was no way to fit the copper in there without doing this. It's a very, very strange map in that all of the resources of the same thing seem to be clustered together. Like copper seems to be clustered together, coal is clustered together. Look at all the oil, iron ore is clustered together. So it's kind of a weird map. So it makes it a little tough to be able to figure out, but well, we'll get it done. Now, this was my dump that I had set to try and dump some of the ore, but I've so grossly overproduced that I've got way too much. Now, for those of you who get triggered by stuff like this, turn your head for about 5 seconds. Okay, there you go. Yep. I knew I should have made that shorter. I had intended to do it and I just forgot. But, you know, now we can do it. And what I mean by a dump pile is I put a storage box in, and it's where I dump my excess of stuff. As you can see right here. And then that way, I don't like wasting resources any more than anybody else. Yeah, he should be good. So I now have the line. And with this, we just need to fix this. Oh, I don't know. Do I have room on this side? I may be able to sneak the glass in over here, because it actually makes a lot more sense because the glass is fed from the top, not from the side. Let's have a quick look here. Oh, hey, my guy's actually flying. How nice. It seems to be a bit erratic. So was my Gus, yeah. So it would be best if I could fit him in. I think I did sort of think about that before I built this. I did leave some room. So it's a very, very tight fit, to say the least. Anyway, I'm going to use my own. Yeah, it's not going to do it. Okay. Well, we're going to have to do some surgery on this. Well, I didn't quite figure this out properly, so I have to redo it. This is what happens, right? I've got 791K, I've got 531K. You know what? I might be able to just do that with just these two. Those of you who really don't like me deleting things like that, well, you know, it's part of the game. And everything is pretty much replaceable anyway. We've got so much resources that it really doesn't make any difference whatsoever on whether we have to delete things. We just want things nice and neat. That's all. And I've never claimed to be an expert on this game. I never will claim to be an expert on this game. I now should have more than enough room. Put some... Oh. Okay, now we should do it. Didn't say I was perfect. So here we go. This is the final thing, and I need glass. So this is my generic, this is my own template. I used to have a whole bunch of my own templates, but I lost all of the files. And so we'll just wait for this to build. Hopefully I've done enough here. We need glass. Come on, guys, you can do it. Okay. Now, I think I mentioned this last video, but there's a very easy way to set these things. So what we do is we click on, we highlight what we want, and we press the less than key. This is the key right next to the M key. It's less than, or comma as you might actually call it, but it's less key. And as you see, it says recipe is being copied. So if we press the greater than key, which is right next to the highlight over what you want to change, and press the greater than key, there you go. So what we'll do is we'll first change it. That would be really, really good idea, Paul. Yep. Okay, let's try it again. Less than, greater than key. We'll paste that setting in there. Okay. So somehow I've got to figure out how to get the stone in here. And that's easier said than done. I may have to cheat. This is my stone here. I think I'll just do it the long way. Yeah, I think I'll just do it the long way. Where are you going? Oh, you're going over there. Okay. Well, I'm going to be replacing all of this too as well. Let's see how much stone, how much spare stone. Okay, that's barely doing enough stone for that. That's interesting. So can I instead pinch? I'm not too sure. We're going to have to see if we can do this. I don't really want to have to do a new chain. That's as much as I'm going to get. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I might have to do some trickery here. So I don't think that's enough, but this is more than enough for this one. So what we'll do is we'll replace that. We'll put a splitter in. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to raise some belts. What the heck? Why not? Let's make this look nice at least. I like... You know, I keep telling myself I'm not a very anal person, and yet I do stuff like this. So... But now we should be able to supply, have enough for glass. So we'll just wait for this guy to get going. I've got... Oh, do I actually have 4 drones? No, look, well, you know what? I may actually have 4 drones this time. Sometimes your drones go missing, and it's kind of annoying. I wish the developer would fix that. But, you know, it's just one of those really annoying things. You kind of expect things to work 100%. Now, how we're going to do this? Well, this is a problem. I think what we have to do... Oh, what am I doing? I can just jump over that, can't I? It would work out even better. Yeah, okay. Just go over top like that. I don't like having to do that kind of thing, but that's okay. I think I am going to need to put this up one more. That way I'll be able to jump them up. And I'm out of items already. Yay. Oh, we're flying still. Good. Yay, we're flying. As I said before, sometimes it doesn't want to fly. Come on, stop. There we go. I might as well get 2 because I'm going to probably need more of those. I really don't know what the thing is with the flights, why he stops or just sometimes doesn't work or anything else like that. There's no way to tell if that's going to happen or not. I personally would rather developer decide, just say, well, you fly until you run out of power. Because that's kind of what you expect. But it's like everything else with games like this, it's made to artificially increase the playtime. And that does kind of suck. You know what? I don't like that. I just don't like that. It looks a little weird. We'll redo that. No, I'm not anal. I refuse to admit it. Besides, if I want to use these copper veins, I'll have some room now for my mining and everything else like that. Yep, I know. It's ridiculous, but... So anyway, I just want to get this last, the glass hooked up, and I don't think I'll be able to do this, no, it doesn't look as if I'll be able to do the steel this episode. but I'm going to have to use the resources from south of the equator for that anyway, because that's where the line to hook it up is. So what we'll do is we'll just get this going. We'll see if we're producing glass, which we should be. So basically I have 2 jumps over the entire, over this entire setup. In other words, conveyors jump over. Considering how challenging this map actually is for building, with all of the clusters of the same type basically pretty much in one spot on the map, it's not bad. I'll take it. So, should be producing glass. Are we getting some glass now? Yep, we're getting glass. So where am I going to put him? Let's have a look here. Yeah, glass is way down there, but I don't want to cut through here. I want to keep my lines as yeah, I'm going to just raise some conveyor belts. What the hell? It looks nice this way anyway. And we don't have lines all over the damn place, which is nice. I do have 4 drones today. That's nice. Okay, there's some glass. Come on, guys. Down we go. Yeah, once I get the steel hook back up, then it's time to do red science. So that will definitely be the next episode, because I kind of need it. Okay. Might as well just keep everything as neat as possible, right? Oh, there's one of them. As I said, I wish there, you know, a simple solution to the drone problem is the ability to just call your drones back. So no matter where they are, they fly back to you. I don't know why it's been like this for years, I think, and you know, nobody likes it. You know, it's annoying as hell, and you shouldn't really annoy people when you're, you know, games shouldn't be annoying. I should also mention that I did keep the extra iron in here because the existing blueprint did not give anywhere near enough iron. He actually had like 9 magnets and only 6 iron, and to be honest, you didn't really need all that much. But once we get into full production and things really kickstart, then we'll see how things are and modify them as needed. But at the moment, I just want to make sure that everything is working. And also, with this, I had mentioned that we get to rebuild everything. That this map is flexible, so I started adding in some of the things here that are needed to be done. I believe it ended here, but I added, you know, this kind of stuff. You know, oil refinery, some of these and this, and as you see how I got it, I had to double the amount of this, so that's the reason why I have 2 of each. But it does work, and any spare ones, of course, any spare, what the heck are these things called? Prisms. Any spare prisms are dumped in here. I think I'm already full up, yeah. And same with this guy. So that way I don't run out, but I did have to double him up. Everything else, like I've got the refineries and everything else all going. I really don't see anything else that I really need to build on this. So the blue science is all done. We're gonna, once I get the steel working, then all of it will be done, and then we can concentrate on the red science finally. As of this now, we seem to be doing okay. And I might do a dedicated section for the steel. I might not though. See, my steel is here. So what I'm looking at for is to reuse, is to lower the amount of lines that I have. Now with this you need steel, which is already being done, which is right there, and bricks. You know what? I could build my foundations already. The bricks. Yeah, I can do that. Well, what do you know? How nice. Again, not intentional, but it did work. Yeah, I need to figure out how to put this in here. I may move everything over here. I've already moved this a couple of times. I'm going to do it again. So what I'll do is I'll just move this over. Because why not? And what I'll do is I will temporarily disable that so I don't waste too much. And I'm just transferring everything over here. This is where my foundations is going to be. I have a feeling that I'll be okay, but I want at least 2 of these and maybe even 3 or 4 of them. So I think putting one here and then another one here and then belting it over to a master storage would be a very good idea. You need a lot of foundations. It's as simple as that. Well, been a bit longer than I thought it was going to be, this video, but honestly, I just want this cleared out as fast as possible. Let's get rid of that. While we're waiting, we'll just continue to expand this. Yeah, I'm really beginning to think that we need. I would like at least 3 of those. You go through a lot of foundations. So, am I going to cheat on this? I would just like them all in one, but I would like him in here. How much has he got? Well, he's done. Yeah, it's amazing how much you go through this stuff. Anyway, once he is empty, he's empty. I can get rid of him. Okay, there we go. And how we're going to do him? Well, I'm not too sure. I'm thinking maybe it might be just as simple. He is, let's just hook these two guys up. Okay, I need to put him up one more. This is pretty easy to upgrade to as well. And a little power pole in between. There we go. So we should be working now. The transferring stuff, that will be the thing. I can't remember if you can transfer items. So I'm not too sure if this will work, but let's try it. Is it letting me? Well, if not, I'll just have to figure it out. Yeah, he's not transferring. Okay, easy enough to fix. I want all my boxes down here. I am trying to, I am absolutely dead set on having all my boxes in one place that I can access. All right, so what do we do next? Well, I guess we're going to have to do it this way. Do it the hard way. I want that box there. Now you know why I was thinking about considering doing this as streams, because I do have a tendency to change my mind as I'm building. The nice thing is I do have room for some more boxes in case I should need them, just for bare storage. We don't need to do them all. Yeah, I get confused easy. There we go. So we've got at least a couple spare here, so that's good. This is going to be changed anyway. As soon as this is done, I actually don't want you anymore. Yeah, I only want about half of that. No, I don't even want that. Okay. Oh. So. In here. Okay, I think I'll call it right now. This is getting a little, I'm pretty sure this has gotten a little boring. And you know, heaven forbid that I bore people. Yeah. I'm probably one of the most boring people you will ever meet. Come to think of it. So there we go, there's that guy there, and then we'll run our lines over to, you know, store other things too as well. But as you can see, we're doing okay. Yep, everything seems to be working fine. He's loading up. Excellent. Okay then, so I will call this, and you know, my name is Shiva. As I said before, I'm still rather sick, so I guess my brain cells haven't recovered yet. But I should be better as time goes on. But in the meanwhile, I hope you've had a fantastic day. I hope you're not sick. My girlfriend is sick. My son is sick. Everybody in my family is sick. My parents are sick. So this is one of those things. But I hope you're doing okay. And hope to see you in the next episode. So I'm going to be signing off, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.